You don't know the power
of gaming on the
dark side.
How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Darshigong here from Gaming on the Dark Side, GOTDS, and as always, we got this coming at you with another video for Call of Dragons. And it's super early in the morning, guys, so I apologize already ahead of time for stumbling over some of my words and rambling on. I passed out when I saw this this drop. Not passed out from excitement, passed out from exhaustion from a long day. And then I woke up a couple hours later freaking out because I wanted to make a video as soon as I could. And so I jumped up in here and started doing this. Anyways, we're going to go just right into it. It's a brand new update, so let's go ahead and get started. So we've got update 1.0.30, Depths of Winter. They just dropped an announcement in-game. I want to make a real quick video on this. I know it's been a while, but gotta jump into it. Called The Festival of Revival is coming. It's interesting. It almost has like an Easter theme to it, right? With all the bunnies and stuff. However, technically we're going into winter here, at least in the northern hemisphere. So I guess maybe for the southern hemisphere, I don't know. It's interesting. But you can see if you look in the background on the far, well, it's the left side of the screen for me because I'm looking at it, and I guess it would be the right side, right? So stage right. You can see one of the brand new heroes kind of popping out over there. Well, we'll get to that in a second. But let's talk about some of the stuff going on here, right? The Seasons of Strife, Depths of Winter. So we're going back to Belleron, it looks like. Heeding the call from Arion, lords from across the realms have set out from the 6 regions of Belleron to do battle with the Frost Dragon, Zinneros, in the Depths of Winter. Got the new map here, and you can see there's actually 6 starting zones. There's 3 sets of 2 that are right next to each other. There's over there in the top right, top left, and then the very bottom center. I'm assuming what's going to happen is even though those two zones might be right next to each other, they're probably not going to be fighting with each other right off the bat. What will probably happen is they'll probably fight with the region next to it. Those little blank spots in between, that'll be the first battles, and then they'll slowly start gradually coming into the middle and hitting each other. So I really don't see them allowing fighting super early. It'll happen as you go into zone 2 there. It says, a biting frost has descended upon the region of Arion, smothering crops and plant life. Experience epic warfare in an all-new map based on the land of Belleron. So it's going to be a lot like how the last season was. Like a really small chunk within Belleron, probably around one of the wonders, and we'll be fighting the dragon, all that kind of stuff again. So see here. Now this is different. New season talent, army groups. Create infantry and cavalry army groups and invite other lords to join you in battle. It looks like you can have up to 4 people or 4 legions joining this. I don't know if you can field multiple legions yourself or if only 1 legion per person. This will be something they'll have to show more. This whole update there, they're not really going into a lot of depth. It looks like they're just giving a real quick preview. Even though this update technically drops, I want to say tomorrow. But I'm not too sure if all these features are going to pop up right away, or if they're just putting them into the game so then that we can have them as they become available and we go through stuff. So that's going to be one of the new things happening in this new season, though. We'll have this new thing here. So that's going to be interesting. I have to say, I was telling someone else before we were talking about it, that the game, developers have it to where every season they're trying something different. Different modes of playing, different talents, different, obviously this is a whole different way of playing here, this army group details thing and how they're doing it. It's almost like a mini rally if you think about it, right? I just wonder, is it controllable by the main person and they're all moving together as like a little mini rally, or I don't know. But it's cool how they do something different every time. We find the things we like, the things we don't like, and I can see it eventually being something where they have a lot of these all available for people to be able to kind of pick and choose from. Let's see here. Number 2, this is where we're at. Legendary season heroes. Guys, we got brand new heroes in the game. For a split second, I was excited. I thought this guy was a dwarf. He still technically may be a dwarf, but I really do think he actually might be more like, if you look over here, you got Kella on the screen. It looks more like a gnome. So it's like a gnome knight, right? He's got that huge shield that's as big as him. So it might not be that big a shield. It's just that he's that small compared to it. But we've got Danfell, right? He's infantry, PvP, and tank. So this would be a lot like the same skill sets, some skill trees as Madeline, right? You've got your infantry, PvP, and tank trees. Now, we don't know what his skills are, necessarily, right, and all that, but we do know his talents right here. Wait, these are his skills. We don't know what his talents are yet, but we'll find out. Will he be flying? Doubt it. Let's see here. Next, you've got Mogro, the next infantry hero we're getting, right? Infantry, garrison, and skill. So that's interesting. The skill at the very end. I like that. But, you know, these will be two dudes right here. We'll see how they work when it comes to being the brand new tanks for us. Then we've got Legendary Season Artifact. This new artifact we're getting is called the Shield of Sturdiness. Super creative on the name, right? The Shield of Sturdiness. That's. I wonder if next we'll have the Sword of Sharpiness, right? That'll be the next thing we'll get. Let's see here. So it's going to be infantry, PvP, and control. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. What do we got? New epic heroes. Now these guys are going to be in our purple chests. You guys can get this. They're probably purple heroes, right? So you can get them in your silver and gold chests. And with this new update, I'm glad that I've been saving my keys, because now I can roll for these and get them and unlock them and start already putting some stuff towards them. If you haven't been buying those purple, those purple little crests or crystals or whatever from the One's Exchange store, now would be the time to start grabbing some of those so you can max these guys out. But the first one here is Nernin, right? It's going to be infantry, gathering, and skill. So we got a new gathering hero. Nice. We can finally do 5 gathering heroes at a time popping out. But I'm interested to see if they will change the field of battle as a gatherer. It is nice that they're making brand new heroes for the game and they're putting out ones that free-to-play players can technically get, because, you know, with the legendary, you have to pay, right? You either have it's probably going to be a Wheel of Destiny in the very beginning of the season where you can try and get both. After that, it'll be the Strongest Lord where you can get one. The other one will be available for Lucky Spin. And then eventually they'll be available in the daily deal where you can spend $3 a day to unlock them and then to keep, going from there. So let's see here. After that, you've got Tara. Looks like a human, probably like a Vestial type character. So I'm thinking magic of some sort popping out. It says overall, gathering, and support. I like these overall heroes. It'd be awesome if she's a flying hero. For my personal needs, what I'm looking for and all that, because I like the overalls. But we'll see. The overall's cool because technically they're the kind of hero that can go with any march. Her rage skill will not be necessarily range based in the sense that it's got to be super far, super close, and it can affect it and help out every hero in every march. So that'd be kind of cool to see how that goes. But those are your new heroes, guys, right? So we've got, back up here again, Danville, Mogro, interesting, like a really mean looking version of Garwood, isn't it? Pretty cool looking, actually. I like the claw hands. The Shield of Sturdiness, Nernin, Tara. And we got a new pet. Check that out. We got the Moon Bear. It looks a lot like a skunk. Now, this is the bear that we saw, I want to say seen getting chased by Chakra, right, in the advertising for Warpets. So they finally brought the Moon Bear out. I'm curious to see if he's going to be an infantry-based bear to kind of help out one of these brand new heroes that are just coming out for the infantry. It'll be interesting. Like, sometimes they seem to do that, like the pet's kind of based for a certain character or a certain rage skill. We'll see. Or will this be a magic-based pet? I'm kind of curious to see, because, we don't have... all right, if you look at the bears, right, you have the striped bear, helps you out with your hit points, right? Or your HP, I should say. So you have to take less deads, less severely wounded, right? You've got the Frost Bear who helps out, like Madeline, who has a shield. Makes sense if you have a shield that, counterattacks. You got the Broom Bear who's all about helping out with counterattacking and all that. And then you've got the, what's the other bear? Let's see, this White Bear, Striped Bear, Broom Bear. I swear there's another bear there that I'm missing. I don't know. You guys help me out. There's another bear I'm missing. But now we got the Moon Bear. What kind of bear is it? He's obviously not a flying bear. Bears don't fly, so he's going to be a ground-based unit. Help out your ground-based legions. But what's it going to do? Don't know. Like I said, this little update here is very, very thin on detail. It's just like a sizzle reel, right? Just kind of saying, "Here, what you got? Pay attention. Wait till this stuff drops, and we'll give you more details." Or maybe they'll have a video that goes into what they do here soon. They sometimes do that, so keep an eye out on YouTube on their YouTube channel. Now for here, we got the Festival of Revival event series. Win exclusive avatar frames, nameplates, and other incredible rewards in the 7-day series of amazing events. You got the Great Heights city theme, so we have a new city theme here, the legendary theme. It looks like it's not going to help me at all. Cavalry unit HP down by 5%. Marksman unit HP down by 5%. All to give you magic unit defense plus 10%. Huh. Why would I want my magic units having more defense? I guess if I garrison them, but I'd rather have HP, I think, because I want to take less severely wounded. But, alright, it is what it is. It's an interesting looking skin. I'm not a magic legion kind of guy, so you magic users that like magic legions, does magic unit defense really get you guys going? Are you willing to spend, I don't know, $1,000 or more to get this skin? I mean, people that are going to spend the money are going to spend the money just so they can kind of, show off. But the people that actually want this for magic users, why? Please explain in the detail in the comments below. Let me know why you would think this would be good for you if you're a magic-based player. And then you got the event. So this is going to be within that event. They're going to have a special theme here. So this is like going to be a purple theme probably. Doesn't have a name for it. None of the ones that have a name for it, but it looks like an abbey, like kind of like a religious type building. It's going to give. Okay, marksman unit defense plus 5%, and magic unit defense minus 5%. So marksman unit defense 5%. Like I said, I could see having marksman inside a garrison and having an extra 5% defense. Okay, nothing to write home to mom about, but it's an interesting looking skin, kind of cool looking. After that, we have our new avatar frame and nameplates. It's kind of flowery. Man, they do a lot of flower stuff. And once again, for me, it's weird. They're calling this the depths of winter, and they're bringing out all this spring stuff, right? The spring of revival. Why? If we're going into actual winter, it's called depths of winter. Why do we have a bunch of flowers? Now, it'd be one thing if it was more, I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll do like what they did last year, and they'll recycle the little holiday skins, and maybe they'll do something slightly different, or maybe not. I don't know. But this is just still, like, to me, it's weird. Unless you're talking about the southern hemisphere, it's not spring, right? Anyways, and that's it for this here. So tell me what you guys think. I know it's a real quick video. I'm not going to go into a lot of depth here. It's really early in the morning for me. I actually saw this a couple hours ago, and I was going to jump on here and start making a video on it. And I'm not going to lie, I passed out on the floor. And I was like, oh, I woke up, and I was like, man, I wonder if someone's made a video yet. And so far, I haven't seen anyone drop anything yet. So I thought, well, why not throw my hat in the ring, get myself out there with a quick video, and talk about this. But are you guys excited? Please let me know. I mean, are you excited about the new heroes? If you're infantry players, are you guys really curious to see what these infantry guys can do for you? Like I said, I'm flying cavalry. Anyone that knows me, it's all about flying cavalry. So unless there's a flying hero in here somewhere, out of these 4, it's not really that big a deal to me. I am a collector, so I will get all 4 of them. But they'll just sit there with my other non-flying characters for the most part at level 1, not really doing much, because I just really don't need them. The gathering heroes, I can see leveling up because, having more gathering heroes go out. But I don't need 6. I don't need 6 gathering heroes. However, with that extra 1, I can see, because Indus is pretty badass on the field. So I can have Indus doing more stuff and have it more dedicated to a tree to where she's not having to be, wasting the gathering tree. In a sense, because I can maybe put her in the front for something else now. I don't know why I put Indus in front, but you never know. This could now free her up to be a more dedicated hero, right? Rather than being the deputy, actually being the leader of the Legion, and then having someone else be the deputy behind her. So I can see that now, and still having my 5 dedicated, gathering heroes. It'll be interesting to see how this kind of works out. So let me know how you guys feel about that. The Moon Bear, no idea what that it's going to do, and all these other stuff. And yeah, give me your guys' opinion. I mean, if anyone knows if it's going to become spring anywhere in the world, let me know. Because right now, off the top of my head, at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm half asleep, I just don't see spring anywhere. It makes no sense to me why they have such a spring-themed event when we're going into, well, we're in September now, so we're actually at the end of fall, and we're going into fall. My bad, we're not the end of fall. We're going into fall, and fall typically isn't the spring. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm super tired. Anyways, thanks, guys, for sticking around as long as you did. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, it only takes a second. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't cost a thing, and it definitely helps me out, which would be great. And yeah, that's going to be it. I'm looking forward to this update. I'm looking forward to seeing what these new heroes can do. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed that at least one of them is a flyer. That'd be awesome. If there's something specific you guys are looking for, put it in the comments below. Let's discuss. I'd love to talk to you guys. The more you guys comment, the more it gets me talking, and I enjoy it. All right, guys. I'm your boy, Dar Shigong. And until I see you guys again, I hope to catch all of you gaming on the dark side.